in a way, in a way that that is comfortable for you today. Align the back of skull with your sacrum and let your arms rest onto your thighs. Feel that lengthening up to lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And give yourself a moment or two to settle into your mat. So working with the intent today of shifting the internal dialogue, the kind of dialogue that often can make you feel negative about yourself, about what it is you're doing. Trying to turn this energy, this negative dialogue in on itself, getting rid of that, and using your practice in such a way to dispel these negative energies and the negative dialogue. So if you notice this as it comes up, often it comes up in terms of there is a pose that you really want to do, and you know it's kind of like telling you can't do that, or gives you reasons as to why you can't do. Trying to turn that out of yourself. So right now, give yourself a moment or two to feel that energy and bringing in a different kind of energy into your body. Taking 3 breaths. So as you breathe in, feel your ribs as they open out to the side. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Soften your skull bones, and then breathe in. As you breathe, feel for moving energy from the sky into your head, into brains. And then exhale. Grounding down into your sit bone, and then breathe and move energy from the earth into pelvis, up into belly, feeding heart with breath. And exhale, exhaling completely. And release. Pranayama, before pranayama, we'll do wrist stretches. So if you reach your right hand forward, then take hold of the little finger on your right hand. Breathe to the palm of hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Ground down into your right sit bone, breathe and lift out of right side. And as you breathe out, palm is forward. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. And breathe in, lift chest. On exhale, let your shoulders relax. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, lengthen each finger away from the other. On exhale, open your hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb back away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, heel of the hand is forward. And release. Change cross of legs, change hands. Taking hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. Then breathe in, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, heel of the hand is forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into your left sit bone, breathe to lift out of left side. On exhale, open your hands forward. and release. Taking hold of your middle finger and breathe to back of heart and feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, glide your middle finger back. Release, taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe to lengthen each finger away from the other. As you breathe out, ease the hand forward. Release, taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. Exhale, heel of the hand is forward. And release. Re-stretch to stage 2. So turn the palm of the hands forward, you're onto your fingertips. As you breathe, you're lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, open the palm of the hands forward. Breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. On the exhale, as your heel of the hands reaches forward, let your shoulders relax away from your ears. And release. Re-stretch to stage 3, hands out to the side, thumbs pointing skywards. And then breathe to palm of hand, spread fingers. Hold the breath. Then one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, squeeze the thumb on top. On exhale, stretch out the tops of your wrists. And release, arms out to the side, fingers pointing skywards. Breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bringing in your thumb, simultaneously squeeze fingers to the thumb. On exhale, stretching your thumb side away from you. And release, arm open the hands, thumbs pointing skywards. Breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumbs on top, knuckles to the floor. Exhale as you stretch out the wrist. Release, arms out to side, breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, bringing in your thumb, simultaneously squeeze the thumb. On exhale, stretch your thumb side away from you. And release. Relax your arms down by your side. Pranayama is in shoelace pose, alternate nostril breathing in shoelace. 2 rounds, starting with your left foot on top of your right. So the left foot is placed onto the right thigh just above the knee. Reach your heels away from you and flex your toes to shins. Your bottom foot is under your left thigh and knee. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand. So if you can make an adjustment, so the foot is onto the calf, or the foot is to the floor. Or if that's really difficult for you today, you can, if you have a block, place the foot onto the block. You want to feel your opening into the hips, taking any pressure away from your knees. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block your right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril for 5. Ring finger blocks left nostril, both nostrils block. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale, right nostril, exhale for 10. Then breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril for 5, for 10. and release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace right foot is over your left. Reach your heels away from your toes and flex back and make the adjustment so that this feels right for you. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Ring finger blocks right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 5. Block both nostrils and hold for 20. Exhale, right nostril, exhale for 10. And breathe through your right nostril for 5. Block both nostrils and hold, holding for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Your toes then flex back towards your shins. Bring hands by hips, slightly behind. And as you press down into your sit bones, breathe in. Inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Keep the spine long, sit bones presses down. To feel your side ribs are lifting, chest is lifted, but your shoulders are softening. Forward bend in Baddha. Exhale, exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin tucks into chest, pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your side ribs as they open to armpits. You're lengthening out of lower back. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly, stay here and breathe. Deep breath. On exhale, fold. Now breathe to sternum and feeding your heart with this breath. On exhale, fold, belly's in. Now breathe in. As you breathe, you're moving belly away from pelvic bone. On exhale, fold. And notice whether that chattering is coming up for you. Try to let it go, let it out of you completely. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Coming into seated side bend with one leg straight. You're straightening your left leg. Your left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is either tucked in, so the heel is by the groin, or bringing your option to bring your foot back so that the right heel is by your glute. If you've taken your foot back, reach your right hand back, grab hold of ankle. Otherwise, the fingertips are to the floor. Press down into left sit bone. Breathe and lift your left arm up towards the sky. Open side ribs. On exhale, bring your arm down and inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle, lift your right arm up and then reach it back. So feel the opening through right side of neck. Breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, soften your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe in, lift sternum. Keep moving chest to chin. Keep lifting diaphragm away from belly. On exhale, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, soften both shoulders down. Chest opener. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up, spread fingers. Exhale, reach your right arm away from your right ear. Breathe in, breathe to back ribs, and using this to open up the back ribs, feel this right between shoulder blades. Soften chest, but move your chest forward as you reach in your right arm back. Arm overhead, breathe in and reach your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. On exhale, lengthen your arm over your ear. Breathe in, breathe to your left side ribs and really feel as if you're lifting these up away from left hip. On exhale, as you lengthen your right arm forward, glide your right sit bone back. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in as you move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold forward, hands down, either taking hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep feeling for moving your left thigh bone away from left hip. And then breathe. Breathe to lower back as you open the lower back with breath. On exhale, fold full belly in. Breathe to sternum. Move energy through your heart. On exhale, fold full belly in. Spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Other side, straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. Your left foot is tucked in, so the heel is by the groin, or otherwise, option of bringing your left foot back, so heel is by the glute. If you're taking your left foot back, take your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle, otherwise, fingertips into the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up as you open right side ribs. Exhale, bring the hand down to the inside of your right leg and relax your right ear to right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle with left hand, lift your left hand up and reach it back. Breathe in and lift your side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your ear. Breathe to lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, relax both shoulders down. As you breathe, breathe to heart and fill your heart with the energy of your breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Chin lower slightly towards the right side of chest. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Now breathe into heart, back of heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. On exhale, squeeze your left shoulder down towards your right shoulder. Chest opener. Inhale, release your left arm. Reach your left arm up towards the thigh. Exhale, as you move your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back. Fingers are spread. Now breathe to heart and energize heart with breath. On exhale, sending the left arm away from left ear. Arm overhead, breathe in and reach your left arm straight up. Exhale, lengthening your arm over your left ear. Breathe in, lift side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, lengthening your arm forward. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Forward bend on exhale, hands down either side of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Now breathe. As you breathe, spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathing in as you move belly away from pelvis. Feel the moving the energy up through your body. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. So one more breath to your spot. Deep breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, push, blow away, breathe in. As you come all the way on up. Coming into your abdominal sequence, starting today with elbow to knee. Have a roll quite close. We're moving from elbow to knee to abdominals with a roll. So lie down on your backs. Your back is streaky. You can have a towel, a blanket there just to support your lower back. Place your hands behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. So from here, you press your lower back down. You inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. You hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to left knee. Belly's in. If you're going further, lift one foot up. If you're going further, straighten that leg away from you. Inhale back to center and continue from there. Your back is not tweaking. You're lifting your feet up away from the floor. Knees aligned with hips, heels are just below the knees and toes and flex the shins. Everyone press lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up. Lift your chest and reach your elbows up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Keep the bent knee over the hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Now curl tailbone up and send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your thigh forward away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left thigh forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze left hip bone to tailbone. Send your left thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Giving yourself a moment just to feel the pose and noticing how your body feels. Your next pose is abs with the roll. So take hold of the roll and place the roll between your thighs and reach your legs up towards the sky. Hands clasped behind your head and neck. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet onto the floor or with your knees bent or straighten your legs up. You can move to the wall and have your heels up against the wall. Sit bones about 6 inches or so away from the wall. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Everyone press lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Send your legs straight up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. And exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Send your legs straight up as you reach your elbows up, shoulders away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Now squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Lengthen your legs up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing down, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. On exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll. Lengthen your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Move the roll out of your way and exchange your roll for a block or bridge. Bridge with the block. So lie down on your back. The block is within touching distance. Reach down with your fingertips. Brush your heels with your fingertips. Let your arms relax by your side. The shoulders away from your ears. Your heels They are aligned with sit bones or they're hip distance apart. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. Move chest to chin. As you press your feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis as you lift up away from the floor. Now breathe in. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift up. Breathe to lower back and lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, lifting up, pushing floor away. Grabbing hold of your block. And then breathe in. As you breathe, expand your side ribs. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, push the floor away, place a block under your sacrum. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left knee up, draw your left knee to chest. On exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your left leg straight up towards the sky. Breathe to left hip. And as you exhale, sending that left leg straight up. Breathe to your left hip, deep breath. On exhale, lower your left heel down towards the floor. And then breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. On exhale, reaching your left leg straight up, spread the toes. Breathe to left hip. Hold the breath. On exhale, lower your left heel to floor. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. On exhale, reaching your left leg up towards the sky. Breathe to left hip. Hold the breath. On exhale, lower the left heel down towards the floor. Breathe in, draw your left knee to chest. On exhale, reaching your left leg straight out and up towards the sky. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your chest. On exhale, place your left foot to the floor. Left heels aligned with your left sit bones or hip distance apart. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. On exhale, reaching your right foot up towards the sky. Reach up, spread the toes. And then breathe into right hip. On exhale, lowering your right leg, heel towards the floor. Keep lengthening ribs away from waist. Breathe in, draw your right knee to chest. On exhale, lengthening your right leg up. Reach out, spread the toes. Breathe to your right hip. On exhale, lengthening away from you. So feel this opening into hip flexors. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. On exhale, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right leg up to sky. Breathe to your right hip. On exhale, lengthen your right leg, heel towards the floor. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards the chest. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach in your right leg straight up. Last one like this, breathe to right hip. On exhale, lengthen your right leg away from you. Breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. On exhale, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Now breathe in, telescoping ribs as you move chest to chin, bellies away from pelvis. On exhale, push the floor away, lift up, move the block. Now breathe to the back of heart, deep breath. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis to lower all the way on down to the floor. Twisted root abs. You're crossing your left leg over your right. And if you can, cross your left ankle onto the right calf. Your hand. You can do this both with your feet onto the floor or the feet away from the floor. You can also move to the wall and have your right foot pressing up against the wall. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. On exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your thighs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly in. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send your thighs and knees straight up. Squeeze thighs, squeeze sit bone, pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Release your hands, clasp your hands on the midpoint of your left thigh. Again, your feet can be on the floor, away from the floor, or against the wall. Your lower back presses to floor, breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. On exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Thighs against hands, pull belly in. Relax pelvis and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs. Press the thighs against the hands. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left, and if you can make the second cross, make the second cross. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. If you can, look at the hands, change the clasp of your hands, and bring the hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send thighs, knees straight up. Squeeze thighs. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, relax pelvis to the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send thighs, knees straight up. Squeeze thighs. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale. Lower your head. Lower the shoulders to floor. Release your hands. Hands are clasped on the midpoint of your right thigh. Press your lower back to floor and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to floor. On exhale, curl tailbone up. Press hands against the thighs, thighs against hands. Pull lower belly in. Relax pelvis. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against the thighs, thighs against hands. Pull lower belly in. Feel that lengthening through the spine as you open up by pressing hands against thighs. And inhale, release. Place your feet back to floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Right hand supports your head and your neck. Come on to knees for your next pose. Dolphin. The next pose. So you bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance, your elbows to the floor. Do dolphin today with palms facing upwards. So hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward and your palm of the hands is facing upwards. Relax neck, relax shoulders,
and relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, push the floor away as you lengthen through spine. Keep the neck relaxed and breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, reach back, send your sit bones back. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back, spread the ribs wide to armpits. On exhale, lengthen back. Feel for pushing the floor away. Now breathe in, breathe to heart and energize your heart with this breath. On exhale, send your sit bones back, heels are reaching to floor. On the next breath, as you inhale, move your top ribs away from shoulders. On exhale, lengthen back. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down to the floor.
Your next pose is dolphin flash prep. In your dolphin flash prep, so you have the options here in dolphin flash prep. You're measuring up your hands on the same elbows to the floor. Reach the hands forward, palm of the hands facing down. You're in flash prep. Your right hand is coming back towards your hip. Your elbow is tucking in, so don't allow it to flare out towards the side. Elbow is aligned with the wrist, palm of the hand spread. From here, keep the neck relaxed, and then breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, and curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and reach back, chest to thighs and knees. Tuck your right elbow in, as if your right elbow is reaching towards your right knee. Keep the neck relaxed, and then breathe into upper back. Broaden your upper back with breath. On exhale, push the floor away with your left arm as you reach your sit bones back. So you're opening the side ribs towards the left. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, feel for sending the breathe into belly, moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, as you reach back, tuck your right elbow in. If you want to go further in this pose, work with one leg up. Your right foot presses the floor. Breathe in, lift the left leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Keep wrapping the shoulders. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back. On exhale, send in your left leg back. Relax your neck and breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. Push the floor away with both hands, but on exhale, send your left leg back. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor, and then change to the other side. Flash breath, you're reaching your right hand forward. Your left hand comes back towards your left knee. Bend the elbow. Elbow and wrist are aligned. Breathe to upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your sit bones back. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, spreading the ribs. On exhale, push the floor away, tuck your left elbow in. You're working with one leg up, press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. On exhale, push the floor away as you lengthen your right leg away from you. On the next breath, as you breathe in, move your right thigh bone away from hip bone. On exhale, lengthen back. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Lower your right foot to floor. Bend the knees and come all the way on down. Now pushing the floor away. You're coming up to stand. Go into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for arrow lunge. So your back foot, your right foot is flat to the floor. You're lifting your knee off the floor and lengthening your leg away from you. From here, if you can, bring your hands onto your left thigh and traction your left thigh forward. Go as deep as you can as you open into hips and hip flexors. If you're going further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into your left foot, breathing, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, you're going deeper. Feel as if you're sending your left thigh and knee forward. And then breathe in, breathe to sternum, lift chest. On exhale, you're taking it a little deeper. Last one like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your right knee to the floor. Set up for lounge lunge. Your right hand comes forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Straighten your right leg. Left hand is onto left thigh. As you breathe, glide your ribs forward by your right hip. And as you exhale, arc your side ribs towards your left thigh. Press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from that left hip. Push back into your right leg as you twist towards the left. Now breathe in, keep drawing belly forward, chest moves forward. On exhale, arc chest towards the inside of left leg. Press your left foot to floor. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring the hands to the floor and step back for turbo dog. Step back to downward facing dog. Bend the elbows, tuck the elbows in as you move into turbo dog. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, wrap the shoulders, push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath, soften collarbones. On exhale, reach back, push the floor away, you're squeezing the elbows in. Arrow lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Release your back foot, your left foot, and lift your knee off the floor, straighten your left leg. You're going further, hands onto your right thigh, traction thigh forward. And if you're going further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into your right foot as you breathe and feel as if you're lifting belly away from thigh. On exhale, as you go deeper, the back of your left calf, the back of your left thigh is reaching towards the sky. Now breathe as you lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, you're taking this a little deeper. One more breath like this. Breathe in, feel for pushing floor away. Exhale, release, hands to the floor, place your left knee down. Lounge lunge, bring your left hand forward about 10 inches. Right hand tractions your thigh away from you. Press back into your left leg, breathing, glide your wrist forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, arc your left side ribs to the inside of right thigh. Right foot presses to floor. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, arc chest towards the right thigh. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe in. Balloon the breath into left side ribs. Feel as if the ribs are moving to left armpit. That left foot is active. Reach it back as you twist towards the right. Right foot presses to floor. Inhale, release. Bring your hands either side of your left foot. Of your right foot. Step back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. If you're going further, bend the elbows and do turbo dog. And then breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath.
On exhale, wrap the shoulder as you reach back, pushing floor away. Breathe the sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. On exhale, reach back, pull belly in, send your sit bones back. On the next breath, breathe in, spreading the ribs, spread the back. On exhale, heels to floor, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, release. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. And then come up to stand.
Coming into a series of standing poses, work all the poses on one side and all the poses down the other side. So standing at the front of your mat. Inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. Arms reach out to side, back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up front heel with the arc of the back foot. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. Relax your arms by your side, shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Your next pose is Eagle Warrior. So as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and behind your hand. And as you exhale, push the floor away with both feet. You're breathing into back of heart and energizing heart with breath. On exhale, reach your forearms forward. Stay grounded in your own feet. And breathe to sternum, breathe to heart, lift chest. Exhale, raise your elbows up so elbows are higher than heart. As you breathe, expand your ribs. Feel the broadening across your back. On exhale, let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Archer, inhale, reach your left arm up, bend the left elbow and reach it back. Bring the right arm around the back and bind the hands, or use a strap, or use clothing. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, push the floor away as you up your chest, reach your left arm up. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. And then deep breath, lift up. Feel as if you're moving your left shoulder up, elbow reaches up. On exhale, soften both shoulders down. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening the side ribs up away from left hip. Reach, feel you're unlocking that left shoulder as you reach your elbow up. On exhale, the elbows are moving in opposite directions. Inhale, release. Reach your arms out to the side, straighten your left leg, set up a triangle. As you breathe in, you're lengthening your left arm down towards the floor as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. That left hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the block, the calf, or a block. Reach your right arm out and up towards the sky. Press into your left leg. Breathe and lengthen side ribs away from hips. On exhale, as you send your right arm up, glide your right hip back.
Now breathe as you lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, open, feel as if your arms are moving in opposite direction. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, open, open up. Keep moving your right hip back. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Bring your left hand forward about 10 inches or 6 inches towards the side. Half moon. As you breathe in, ease forward. Lift your right foot up and reach it back. You can go further. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left leg, breathe in. Feel for lifting, lengthening side ribs away from hip. On exhale, reach back into your right heel as your right arm reaches the sky. If you can't go further, quarter moon, bend your right knee, take hold of the ankle of the foot, and then reach your thigh back and away from you. And breathe in, keep lengthening side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, moving your right thigh back. Keep the chest soft, and then breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, sending your right thigh back. Inhale, release, place both hands to the floor, and reach your right leg up towards the sky for vertical splits. Press into your left leg, breathe, glide belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold, bringing your forehead closer towards your left shin. Right leg is reaching to sky. And breathe in deeply, keep lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release, step your right leg back. As you come up for warrior one. So your right foot is stepped back towards the right edge of the mat. Your arms are reaching out and up towards the sky. Pressing down into both legs, breathing, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. Twisting warrior. As you breathe in, lengthen your right arm up. Left arm to left thigh. On exhale, right elbows over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand. Left leg is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, twist to the left. Now breathe to lower back as you open up lower back with breath. On exhale, as you twist towards the left, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Breathe to heart, deep breath. On exhale, roll your shoulders down. Interlock, slide your right arm over your left thigh. Left arm is around the back, bind the hands. Or use a strap, or use clothing to bind. And then breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening your side ribs, right ribs away from right hip. On exhale, as you roll your chest open towards the left. Deep breath, inhale. On exhale, opening out a little bit more. Inhale, release. Pyramid, your hands are either side of your left foot. Turn your right foot forward and ease your right foot forward about 10 inches. You're working so your sacrum is flat. Hands to the floor. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from left thigh. On exhale, pull belly in. You're bringing your forehead towards your left shin. And breathe in deeply. On exhale, feel for opening out. Keep pushing the floor away with both hands and your front foot. As you breathe, keep lengthening belly away from left thigh. On exhale, reach back. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Twisting triangle. Your right hand is to the outside of your left foot. Your left hand is either onto your sacrum, or if you can, you're reaching your arm up towards the sky. Press into your right leg. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. On exhale, opening up as you reach your fingertips to sky. As you breathe, glide your left ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your left foot and left and right hand as you open up. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. And step your right foot forward, coming up to stand. Standing at the front of your mat, breathe in. Warrior two, step your left leg back. Your arms out to the side, bend the front knee, and feel for pushing the floor away with both legs. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, going a little deeper into pose. Relax your arms by your side, set up for shoulder shrugs. Now breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Eagle warrior. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over left and bind the hands. On exhale, glide your shoulders back and down. Press your feet to floor and then breathe in. Lift your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. And as you exhale, reach your forearms forward. Now breathe to sternum. Deep breath, filling your heart with breath. On exhale, reach your forearms forward. So opening back of heart. And then breathe to your back of heart. Deep breath. On exhale, shoulders relax down away from your ears. Archer, release your arms, reach your right arm up, bend the elbow. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands, or use clothing to bind, or a strap. Press down into your right foot, breathe, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, glide your right shoulder down, but keep reaching your elbow up. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Stay anchored to your feet and breathe and push the floor away as you lengthen side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, elbows are moving in opposite directions. Soften chest and then breathe in a deep breath. Exhale, release. Float your arms out to side. From here, your next pose is triangle, straighten your right leg. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm down towards the floor. Your left arm is up towards the sky. Your right hand will be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, the foot, the shin, or a block, and you're reaching your left arm up. Press into your right leg, breathe in, and lengthen ribs away from right hip.
On exhale, glide your left hip back. Now breathe in, anchor left foot to floor, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. On exhale, arms lengthens in opposite directions. Now relax your chest and then breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, open up, reaching fingertips to sky. Place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. Ease your right foot forward. Right hand is forward for half moon. Breathe in, press your right foot to floor. Lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach back to left heel. You're going further, reach your left arm up towards the sky. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, send your left heel back, reach your left fingertips to sky. Now breathe to heart, deep breaths. On exhale, open out a little bit more. You're going to quarter moon, bend your left knee. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the foot. Now breathe in. As you breathe, press your right foot to floor and then feel your side ribs as they lift away from right hip. On exhale, reach your left thigh and knee away from you. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, sending your left thigh back. Vertical splits. On the next breath, both hands to the floor, either side of your right leg. Your left foot is reaching towards the sky. If you can, walk your hands closer towards your standing foot. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from thigh. On exhale, sending your left leg to sky. Forehead towards your right shin. And then breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, push the floor away. Send your left leg up. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your left leg back. Warrior one. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. Now breathe in. As you breathe, push the floor away as you stretch out. Twisting warrior, exhale, bring your left arm, elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, glide your side ribs away from right thigh and hip. On exhale, push the floor away with your right foot, twist towards the right. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe in, push the floor away with your left leg. On exhale, glide your right hip back. Breathe to sternum, deep breaths. On exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Interlock warrior. On the breath, slide your left arm over your right thigh, and then on the right arm is around the back, and bind the hands, or use strap to bind. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from your left hip. On your exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from hip. On exhale, as you open towards the right, relax your left shoulder away from your ear. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, release. Pyramid, your hands either side of your right foot. Ease your left foot forward about 10 inches. Turn so the feet are facing the same direction. Hands either side of your right foot. Right foot presses to floor. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from thigh. Exhale, fold. Bring your forehead
towards your right shin, towards your right ankle. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. Pull belly in. Exhale as you fold. Feel as if you're pushing floor away. Aim to straighten both legs. And breathe to where you're feeling this most. Twisting triangle is your left arm to the outside of your right foot. Step your left leg back a few inches. And then breathe in. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. And as you exhale, aim to straighten your right leg. As you breathe, glide your ribs forward, away from your left hip. Push the floor away on exhale as you open towards the right. As you breathe, glide your side ribs away from right hip. Push back into your left leg as you twisting towards the right. Reach your right arm to sky. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release, hands to the floor. And then walk forward. And come on down into a seated position. From here, your legs are reaching straight forward. Reach out with your heels and toes and flex back towards your shins. Your sit bones presses down, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, you're folding forward. If you can, have your hands onto the ball of your feet, then go there. Otherwise, you can have your hands onto the ankles or the feet. And if that's your position, you're moving your arms forward against your feet or the opposite direction. So press your sit bones to floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, pull belly in as you fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, pull belly in, fold. Press the ball of your feet into the palm of your hands if that is accessible for you today. Now breathe in. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Coming into straddle splits. So your legs are lengthening out towards the side. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Press down into your right sit bone, breathe in, reach your right arm straight up. On exhale, reaching your arm over your ear. Keep sending your right leg away from you. Now breathe in as you inhale, lengthen out of left side. On exhale, you're lengthening your arm over your ear. If you can use your left hand to take hold of your, like the big toe of your left foot. And as you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, reach. So your right arm is coming down to the outside of your foot. Doesn't matter whether you get there. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, rolling chest open towards the right. Breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. On exhale, if you can slide your left arm forward so you're opening the side ribs a little bit more. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, folding a little deeper. Then inhale, release. Ease your left arm out. Bring your hands either side of your left foot. As you breathe in, lengthen away from belly, away from thigh. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. And then breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, fold. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. Pull your belly in, unfold. Inhale, release, push through away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Other side, your right arm is down to the inside of your right leg. Pressing down into left sit bones, breathe in as you reach your left arm is up. On exhale, you're lengthening your arm over your ear. As you breathe, glide your side ribs away from your right hip. On exhale, fold. You might be able to slide your right arm slightly inwards and your left arm is over your ear. You may be able to take hold of your foot or ankle. And then breathe in. Lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Keep reaching left leg away from you. And then breathe to where you feel this most. On exhale, fold. Breathe to heart, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, ease on out. Bring your hands either side of your right foot, ankle, or calf. And as you breathe in, glide your ribs away from right hip. On exhale, fold towards your right shin. Keep sending left leg away from you. And then breathe in deeply. Spread the breath into back ribs. Hold on, exhale. One more like this, deep breath. And hold on. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away as you come up. You're coming into a forward bend, so the hands are forward. You're lengthening your legs out to side. Your sit bones presses down as you breathe in, lifting up. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. Spreading your breath into back ribs. Fold on exhale. Breathing into sternum. Folding on exhale. And taking 2 more breaths. And inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come over the way up. Lie down on your backs for Shavasana. If you want to do another pose before Shavasana, then choose a pose that feels right for you. Lie down. Once you've done, you lie down. So you can lie down with these soles of your feet to the floor, soles of your feet together, or straighten the legs, or bring your feet up against the wall. especially when you've been standing. Feet up against the wall just helps to open up into back and reverses the flow of blood, taking tension out of legs. So allow your arms to relax down by your side, relaxing shoulders away from your ears. And then relax your skull bones. Relax your forehead. And relax your eyes. Feel for that softening of your eyes. Wash your eyes with breath. And then relax. Relax your nose and relax your cheekbones. So this is a good moment to open your mouth and move your jaw from side to side, helping to release into your jawbones, into your masseter muscles, down into neck and scales. Let your shoulders soften down away from your ears and relax your collarbones. Relax your upper back. Feel your upper back as it broadens up and melts into your mat. And then relax your mid back. Relax your lower back, slight tuck into pelvis. And feel as if you're sending the tops of your thighs away from pelvis. Sit bones lengthens to heels. Allowing yourself to let go of that negative energy, the energy that does not serve. So now relax your hamstrings, your quadriceps, and soften the back of knees. Relax your knees and relax your calves, your shins, your ankles. Relax your heels, relax your feet, and relax your toes. Completely relax your belly and see how this opens into lower back. Relax your diaphragm. Relax your sternum. Relax your arms. Let your shoulders relax. Relax triceps, biceps. Soften elbows. Relax your forearms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Now relax your mind. Allow yourself just to let go so you feel the energy that you're drawing from the earth and moving that energy through your body.
As you lie now, here, feel the energy that moves through your body. Moving the energy from the toes through to the fingertips, out to the skin. Now scan your body. And on your next breath, stretching away, that feels good to you. Bend the knees, move knees to chest. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you're coming up, coming into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch sternum. And give yourself a moment for you. Notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. And thank you for allowing me to guide. We finish with a breath, deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.